Okay, welcome everyone to the awesome update to 1.7. Amazing, awesome, sick looking update. I love all the new features and all the new stuff it brings into the world. It's just an awesome update overall. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that. So it obviously adds in a ton of new blocks and flowers and maps and just awesome new updates and biomes and sickness and awesome twirliness, I guess. So let's start with the blocks. The blocks are awesome. So if you couldn't tell, this is packed ice and this is regular ice. So you can see the difference there. Really, really pretty looking. Light blue, kind of fades into a darker blue in the middle. This is actually red sand, which is really cool. I don't think they had this out in a snapshot, so that's pretty cool. Podzol is a new type of dirt that you'll see in different biomes. This is a dark oak wood, which is very beautiful, very awesome looking wood. Here is Acacia. I'm calling it Acacia. I don't know how to pronounce it specifically. That is awesome looking. I swear. I think this is my favorite wood now. That's awesome. Sickness. Just look at that. Look at that contrast with the gray and then the neon orange sort of peachy looking color. So this is the dark oak planks. Really pretty. Obviously much darker than spruce. So this is Acacia planks. Pretty orange sherbet looking color like the middle of this. And yeah, so those are the awesome, pretty looking new blocks. I'll quickly walk over them so you can hear the sounds. Really pretty, really, really pretty. I love those colors, pretty. They added obviously a couple oranges here and yellows sort of looking stuff. Alright, so these are the new colors for the stained glass. They didn't update them since the last snapshot, and if you want more information on most of this stuff, then go check out my older snapshots, and you'll be able to see which ones. And I didn't do all of them, like the flowers I didn't do, and I didn't do the fishing, so whatever. So this is the stained glass. I'll just kind of walk through it a little bit. I'm not going to specifically show you or tell you what the colors are. If you want to know what the colors are, you can go look at the newest snapshot, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Next we're going to go into the awesome flowers. So this is obviously the sunflower. Really, really pretty. And if you didn't know, sunflowers always face east. So if you're going through one of those biomes that has a ton of sunflowers, then you're going to be like, oh, that's east. And then, like, at your house, you're going to be like, oh, I want my house facing east. And, you know, you can be all swag and cool. Alright, so these are blue orchids. And then allium. I'm calling it allium because I don't know how to pronounce it. Oxide daisy, pretty. Pink tulip, pretty. White tulip, pretty. Orange tulip, pretty. Red tulip, pretty. And then what? Poppy, pretty. And then what? Azure bullet or something? Bluet? I don't know. Well, whatever. Those are all the new flowers. Very pretty colors, contrast, and just new colors overall. Pretty sunset. We're gonna change that to time. Set. Day. Okay. Anyway. Whoa. Boy. Okay. So, next after that, it is, obviously I used some of this. This is awesome. The maps. They're brand new. Sort of new, brand new, sort of. And obviously I put all the same map. I didn't feel like having to do whatever, you know. But very vibrant, pretty colors. But you know, anyway, obviously they added a border to it. Like, it's not just like it was, you know, where you just stuck the map on the, on this guy, and it changed to just a regular looking map and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what you can do with maps if you put it on a item frame. So it's awesome. You can make a huge map, which is really cool. Alright, so anyway, as you can see, that's really loud, but awesome. You can make it pretty much any square or rectangular shape you want, as big as you want, until you get to like 25 blocks. I think that's as big as you can make it, which is pretty sick and awesome and radical, bro. Alright, well, anyway, and one more thing, actually. I didn't actually show you this. So, there is actually double stacked grass, and there's some flowers that can double stack also. So, that's just another update. So, you know, I was meant to walk over here instead of fly. So let's go ahead and walk over to our dock here. So if we walk down the dock, you can obviously see the new fish. So let's bring out the new fish. So here's the clownfish. It looks like Nemo, you know. Cool. And then here's the raw salmon. These are all raw. I didn't, you know, cook them. So that's the raw salmon. And then here's the pufferfish. The pufferfish was updated in the last update also. So, obviously, it's fishing rod, that's not really an update, but what you can do to the fishing rod is an update. So, this is the Lure 3 enchantment book, or you can just get, like, you can just stick it into an enchantment table, and you can enchant it that way, obviously. And then there's Luck of the Sea enchantment, which is really interesting. That's weird. The color of the text changed when I changed that. This is interesting. Okay, anyway. Really cool stuff. Really cool. So, obviously, there's new biomes and such stuff like that. So I'll go through the list of stuff that has changed. And I'm getting this from the Mojang site, so it's their information. So if you want to go check that out, I'll put the link in the description, so you can go check that out. So I'll read just the front bullet points or the top bullet points. So it says new world generation, new blocks, fishing maps, achievement and statistic overhaul, multiplayer enchantments, enhancements. I'm sorry. That was stupid. Resource pack changes, chat and command improvements, and lots of technical work. I can't freaking talk. Alright, so that is most of the update. If you want to explore it yourself or watch me explore, I will soon be making a series on 1.6 1.7, and I'll be showing you just different stuff about it and just the awesomeness that is 1.7. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the upcoming series of just me playing and exploring 1.7. I'm really excited to be doing this. I think the series is going to be something like I have to find all biomes that are new or something like that, which is going to be really cool. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.